Okay, so this will be the insanely perfect relic for Crash Landed. This level is quite long and there are going to be a lot of things you're going to need to learn, so it is going to require a lot of practice. This is one of the hardest levels in the game to complete, at least it was for me. I think out of all the levels I've done so far, this was the second hardest and required the second most practice out of all levels, I think. So it's gonna need some practice. And what doesn't help as well is that during this level there is the blue gem path, which obviously you will need the blue gem for. So when it comes to the last section, if you fail, if you miss a box in the riding section, unfortunately you're going to have to do the blue gem path and the bonus path all over again. This first section here is pretty simple. It's very routine. Just learn it the way it's laid out. There's nothing really sort of tricky going on here. There is one thing, that this bit here coming up, you're gonna need to charge to get over. Now depending on how quick or late you charge, you can end up jumping over one or two of the boxes. So you're gonna have to learn the right time to start charging. Same with this bit here. It's definitely gonna require a lot of practice, and it is very easy to miss that last box. Don't forget these three boxes here. It'd be awesome if the invincibility mask lasted until we get to the section with the large enemies coming at you, but unfortunately it doesn't. Now, I don't think you actually need to crouch jump to get over these creatures, but I always do. I think it's just to be safe, but I don't think it's necessary. And if you have a mask, you can take a hit from them and carry on. It's not like you get hit by them and regardless of the masks it's just going to kill you. That's not what happens. As you saw just then, I took a hit. This bonus section I actually find to be one of the hardest in the game. I know I've said that previously, but the bit with the bouncing crate can be very difficult. Sometimes you could get past it quite easily, and sometimes, no matter how you try and time it, it's always the wrong timing. So I think with this, it's just luck, basically. But other than that, the rest of this bonus is just routine. Once you know what you're doing, It's basically the same every single time. It's just that bouncing crate. Now, if you do happen to have two masks with you at this point, I don't know what happened just then. I would suggest just to take a hit, because you don't want to have 3 masks coming up to the bouncing crate soon, or even 3 masks there. I did have it where I landed on the upside down boxes with 3 masks, and the boxes just broke beneath me, and I just got killed. So the hidden gems here, you're gonna need the mask, and just float up here. Make sure you jump off that platform before the TNT explodes, because even though you're on the other side, it will still damage you. So after all of that, this is the final test. This is the bit which worried me, and I'm sure it's worrying a lot of people as well. Most of it is routine, again, like charging there, but there are some bits and pieces. It's really hit and miss. You either get it or you don't, and unfortunately there's no way. I mean, obviously, because there's no deaths, you can't go back, you can't slow down. Charge there only using the square button. I find if you use the R2 to charge on that platform, sometimes it doesn't work, but the square button seemed to always work for me. Okay, now this section here, as soon as you land, hold the left button as far as you can. Don't worry, you're not going to fall off. And as soon as you jump, then hold down the right button and you should get all 4. Now this is one of those sections where you can end up missing one box, and it's very frustrating to have to start again. Stay to the left. Now this section here as well, as soon as you land, hold down the right button, because it will automatically try and pull you to the left, and you'll end up running around those 2 stacked boxes. Just a couple more jumps and this is finally over. Remember to aim for the middle for that. With this, I'd normally jump over it. And yeah, that's your insanely perfect relic for Crash Landed.